On to race number 6, which is the first leg of the 6 up, Class 3, 1,200 metres, headed by Sir Redalot, who's won over this trip at Happy Valley. Joe Morel ride from barrier 8. Not Usual Talent makes his Hong Kong debut. He's won 2 from 3 in New Zealand. Buoyant Boy run up at Happy Valley behind Speen Vision last time out. Honest Way, a course and distance winner in November. Shampoo drops from the 14 down to the 1,200 metres. Big Party, Class 3 for the first time, a big winner on the all-weather last time out. Grant Van Neerkoker ride from barrier 1. Sir Redalot has been up at Chung Fa. He returned back on the 29th of December.
Righto, good to slow here, the speed map, but Big Party, he was tanking along at his recent trial up on the pace. He was up on the pace with that very good win on the all-weather track last time out. He could potentially be joined by Viva Council, who's got gate number 9, Matthew Poon, with that £3 claim to go forward. Al Kari and Not Usual Talent to just sit behind the speed.
Not Usual Talent's a first starter, and here he is here. Going nicely enough in the mornings. Two-time winner in New Zealand before he got here. He was £1,070. So he's had plenty of work. He's had the 2 trials as well to get him ready, and he goes okay. He's got a nice draw here, barrier 3, so I wouldn't be surprised if he ran well. Here's Al Kari. He was just doing a couple of river dance steps there at one stage, but now he's settled down. He was just pretty keen. He was getting his front legs up off the ground, but he looks okay now. Sylvester de Souza from barrier number 5. And he's having his first run since early November. And Honest Way, he's been going some nice races as well. He was a winner 2 starts ago, and his last run behind a Racing Fighter wasn't too bad as well. So a horse who's in a bit of form. All right, OK, let's start off with Sir Redalot, who has won here at Sha Tin. We're looking at some Happy Valley forms where he's been on his last couple of starts, along with Big Bang Bong.
Yeah, he went round at 9 last time out to Sir Redalot. Joe Morera, John Size, quiet trial up at Chung Fa. I thought he finished well enough on this occasion. Coming through this race, of course, was Big Bang Bong, and he's sort of been whacking away. Not really sure about 1,200 metres, though, for Big Bang Bong. Yeah,
I think 1,200 might be a bit short. Barrier 10 looks a bit tricky for him. And Sir Redalot, again, he's got barrier 8, so just might be a little bit tricky for him just to slot in. All right, for the Big Bang Bong fans, we can see him again, along with Buoyant Boy and Viva Council again over the 1,200 at the Valley. Yeah, look, it's interesting, Viva Council, because he's performed it in sort of all 3 tracks. So he's quite a versatile horse. Another one that can go forward, Viva Council. He went back on this occasion. I think he might have missed the start, so that was one of the reasons. Buoyant Boy, I prefer to see him at Happy Valley, and the Bong, the Big Bang Bong. We've seen a few runs from him recently as well.
Viva Council, he didn't go forward last time out, so that was his problem, and then he was all very erratic and awkward round the turn. He was wide, so I don't really know what happened to him last time out. All right,
still a couple to have a look at. The first starter, Not Usual Talent, here at the trials. Zach's ridden him in both trials, but Umberto rides him on rest day.
He looks like he's got plenty of ability. He was with Stephen Marsh in New Zealand. He raced in these colours as well, so he was owned over there. Zach's been on board in the trials, but Umberto Responsibly rides. He sat handy with his first win at Te Araha, and he also won at Rotorua in New Zealand. I've liked his recent trial, and I think he's a definite player here. He's at a nice price too, 16 and 4 each way. Yeah,
I didn't get him in the end, but look, his trials have been pretty good, and he has run right-handed in New Zealand as well. All right, Big Party, super win on the all-weather last time out. He's been back at the trial since. Yeah, he has. So you can see it was a really nice trial from him as well. He's the grey on the inside. Look, I've had this horse on top all 3 starts. He was sort of 1 short, I think, on debut. Showed what he could do last start. He's only had the 2 runs. This will be his 3rd. I think he can win. Wooshka, for me.
The rider was at pains holding him there in that trial too.
He's improved a lot, so I think he just wins this race.
All right, and he is our favourite.
Yeah, he's going to be my best. I do like Big Party. I'm in bed as well, of course.
Absolutely.
He is Dave. But no, he's on top. The emergency that comes in, grade 1, he's been running some really good races behind some really good horses as well, behind Encouraging, Noble Steed, Country Star, et al. So I've got him in there for 2nd. Honest Way has been running nice races as well. It was a good win 2 starts ago, backed it up with a good 6. And then Al Kari comes in a little bit fresh in this race, and his track work's been good leading into it. 12, 11, 7, 4, but fill your boots on 12, I think.
Would have to agree. Big Party is going to be very hard to beat. If you followed him in at 190 first up, you had to follow him in again at 330 last time out when he won over Dashing Gainer. He could have won by more, I reckon. Sir Redalot goes in. Honest Way, he's been racing relatively well, and Not Usual Talent. So 12, 1, 7 and 3, but load up on the 12.
I think it'd be hard to beat, but if you were going to oppose, you could say that his win was on the all-weather. All his good trials have been on the all-weather.
Yep.
he was flat when he ran on the turf, but that was first up.
Yeah.
So potentially
See where you're coming from.
Yeah, no, but they did say that they should have given him another trial going to that first up.
Yeah, no, I think it'll be hard to beat, but I'm just, you know...
Devil's advocate.
Absolutely. That was race number 6. Big Party favourite, hard to beat there. Again, a short break for us. The feature again, race number 9, Group 3 over the 1,400 metres.